Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, riveting, and amazing Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, the one and only master propaganda hero, like defender of the fatherland. Off here to a 1v1 on Faymonville approach. Northwest stands Xiaya fighting here for the German army, the Deutsches Afrika Korps, here with the 3rd Panzerjaeger Division. We got Panzerjaeger, we got Armour support, and we got Italian infantry southeast. It is Jpeg. Fighting here freedom, democracy, and liberty. Here with the 1st Armour Division with heavy armoured, advanced infantry, and armoured. We got Panzerjaeger there with the barricades there up for Xiaya right off the bat. Interesting pick there. And armoured for Jpeg. I mean, similarly in an interesting way, but, you know, mostly because it's also quite picked, but, you know, less non-standard picks there. But again, this is pretty much one of the first picks I make with this battle group. As always, by a big hearty thanks to my patron supporters, this wonderful band of rapscallions who keep supporting the podcast with the heart and money. It really helps keep these videos going. And a big thanks to commenting and liking on them as well. Helps immensely with the YouTube algorithm. So, Jpeg here with the leading Jeep veterans who won. Racing Force for Freedom and Democracy. Panzer Pioneer there for Xiaya. It did also make the Elephant Tank Destroyer a bit more accessible. Though I'm still not sure that's really going to fix the primary issue, which is, like, it's way too specialized for its cost. Anyways, Ralph's going over Jpeg, Panzer Pioneer, of course, almost done for Xiaya. As we zoom about here on the battlefield. Looking at, probably trying to see if he can't spot a bike and deal with it. One also worth noting, he does not appear to have selected a veteran's ability. He's not picked one, lost his Jeep to grab points. Might be sitting up here for 30 cals to be dropped off in mortars, maybe. We'll have to see. So if I just slow patrolling. Do you see any Germans, Bob? No. Like back right into the Jeep with the bike. There you go, find that Panzer rushing in there. Oh my cannon! Ludwig, get over here! This is a Jeep! What's a Jeep? You're not Satzing, ah! Eine Automobil! Ja, just shoot it for heaven's sake! So, pushing in here, falling back towards the fuel point, setting up the defensive line here as Jpeg slowly approaches. Jeep being pulled back into some immediate repairs, moving up to the knees to keep the ultra self-repair there a bit open. Panzer Pioneer doing the same thing here. Second life squad for Jpeg. They're being repaired. Panzer Pioneer sneaking back. We got a 3rd squad of Panzer Pioneer for Xiaya just going hard on them. You see some players do because they find them more cost efficient than the Panzer Grenadiers, so having a bunch of them tends to get the job done. 250 traffic of the Xiaya. Driving slowly a bit out, Ralph coming in there. We got briefly consider some barricades there, but the Jeep Ryan, of course, ruins that entire little excursion for now. South side the skirmish continues here. All rifle pulling in here for Jpeg. 250 after almost done, of course. Jpeg here lacking any significant counters to it, will struggle a bit here. So we'll have to see what he does for that. I mean, he could research grenades, but even then he lacks the munitions for a grenade at the moment. That does pose some problems with the American set off on the way there. Meanwhile, Xiaya has plenty of munitions. Of course, he could lay down mines, flamethrowers, minesweepers. We'll have to see, of course, what he does. Man's being hunted down, slowly bled out here. What deceased? Ralph's got the almost done here. There you go, Panzer Pioneer push back. There you go, Russian force got flamethrower in there for those Panzer Pioneers. Those, oh, it's a grenade launcher actually. Well, that's a bit of a surprise. A bit of money on the flamethrower here, but no, he did go for the grenade launcher. Pulls another good pick there of anything. Just people most typically just go for the flamethrower here. Another station for Jpeg. 4th Panzer squad here ready. Overall, looks like Xiaya might be going heavy on the grenade launchers. In fact, it wouldn't be surprised at this point, and then goes for the upgrade. Allows units of the 250 half-track to, you know, get another grenade launcher. Only seems very plausible here. North Panzer Pioneer now being pushed down here by Jpeg. There you go, 1st grenade launcher shot goes off in an absolutely amazing parabolic arc. We do get grenades here for Jpeg.
Panzer Pioneer standing by.
Our fuel point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Reinforcements healing. Light support complete at the Xiaya.
Ready for orders. 250 standing by. Their tanks will make slow progress here.
Trying to set it up again. One squad I think is about to get a rude awakening here. Perhaps no. Looks like he's able to get up in time this time around.
Our territory is in enemy hands.
Let's have a bit of cover.
We About the front line!
Continues with the G, and there you go. Much big push with Jpeg, Freedom and Democracy.
Working up a sweat
And
here.
they're taking some damage, getting blasted slowly but steadily. Rifle charging in. Mechanist ports in, and yes, we do in fact get the upgrade there, so the 250 half-track has double the grenade launchers now available to it. There you go, shots fired, let them take a bit of damage here from the grenade launchers. More grenades being launched there. Well, both of those grenades did no damage. It's pretty lucky there for Jpeg's rifleman. Though less lucky with the next volley as it takes up Bob. Up north, his scouts pushed back overcome by a swift German push here. But the south front line here is definitely posing much better for the Americans. Xiaya losing ground despite the valiant efforts of his grenade launcher troops here to just try and blast those Yankees. Coming in and mounting further damage. Getting any more grenade launchers here for Xiaya, not yet. Jeep diving in here. He's poking northwards.
That should hold you for now. Come on, come on.
Closing in there.
Secured. Resources are ours.
Keep there being fixed up slowly but steadily.
Panzerjaeger, anti-vehicle infantry, available.
There you go. Panzerjaeger's pulled in, of course. They also get a grenade launcher. They get a lot of weapons and just one team out rifles. Mine goes off.
Cut the ground.
Excellent mining there by Jpeg, obviously.
Re-establish a connection.
Mines win wars, as they say.
Territory
Moving about toward there in the south, though. Big mechanized grenade launcher push here. Oh, those grenades completely missed the mark there. And up north, though, fight goes down. Small win here for Jpeg, Freedom and Democracy. Jeep racing in here. Large column of escaping, fleeing German troops here. Demoralized and beaten, they fall back towards the base. Sad definitely could do with an ambulance. They're pulling back a half-track just to get them healed up. There's honestly a lot of units like just very little health. Particularly this Panzerjaeger squad there is effectively combat ineffective. And there you go, 250 getting hit with a grenade. Sticky bomb to be specific. Matching on here for Jpeg. Keep joining, it looks like he's trying just to avoid it. Saving the munitions, does make sense. Got the 250, there we go. Work there by Jpeg. Even see a little bit less mechanized, and of course, with fewer grenade launchers. Got the fast portaments upgraded, meanwhile Jpeg going for the motor pool and improvised armor already. There you go, using the 250 to heal up his troops. On the move. Come on, pick up the pace if you want to be healed.
We have new units available from our light support company.
Now don't do it again.
North there, Scout is busy. And back at base, nothing further happening. Got self-repair, so going to go for War Machine, him as a Jpeg, and of course get out his light vehicles at a
Outside,
discount.
problems, we have answered. Their tanks will make slow progress here.
And we got more barricades up there. Roadblocks.
Pass it to me.
And so far, he's not really using them to block roads, he's just using them for cover.
Set. Orders incoming. Laying mines here.
Like feeling half in there for Xiaya.
With a grenade launcher.
And we got more grenade launchers on the way here for Xiaya. The Grenade boots at 93. It's basically just a converted anti-tank run that just sawed off, I think, a good chunk of the barrel and then converted over to firing grenades from rifle grenades launchers. So that was basically it. They were primarily used by pioneer units, actually. Does kind of fit.
The track-mounted flak feeling is ready.
Like feeling half of the move here.
Right there.
Regular frontline units just had to make do with the Jpeg or shoot them up. These are something they can attach to the front of the K9TK.
Our victory point
Even there, you typically had a designated grenadier who had a modified K9TK with sights for the grenade launcher. Little fun there as well.
Victory point lost.
Bring on the way there for Jpeg.
What do you need?
The ambulance on the way there for Xiaya as well. Mines, thumbs up there, and of course so far, don't believe we've seen any minesweepers out of Xiaya. He really should get, I mean he's already hit like 1 mine minimum. Looks like he might hit more. So I mean, you know, getting out minesweepers is going to be a really smart investment for Xiaya as the match goes on. Something you really should have get going soon. Meanwhile, Pack 38 out there for Xiaya, ambulancing southwards. The South Grenade getting the Panzerjaeger letting loose with its 37mm gun. Got the armored side because they're being added. Can they flop the 50 cal there? Into all the very heavy Germans, but the improvised armor, primarily side armor here, probably does help out a bit. More mines exploding in the south, active up, looking at the line there. Indicating that also Xiaya's there. Mines, thumbs up for that. Noting no minesweepers on either side so far. Rushing towards into the new flat fire there, supporting Panzerjaeger's Panzerjaeger and Panzerjaeger. There go, grenade off. Grenade exchange in fact off. Do some repairs on that M8 Greyhound armored car.
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
Should be able to go for War Machine here soon. And get out his Greyhounds to Chaffee's at a discount. Garden anti-tank all the way instead. As the pack has been pulled forwards. Further northeast counters the 250 half-tech with a lot of grenade launchers there attached. There's a little putting your face into. Ready. Note that they actually also create the TAC 3875. It would basically, they'd use captured French guns and just mount them on the PaK 38 chassis. Sort of like create a, you know, improvised PaK 40. Oh, fun fact there. It was one of the many ways the Germans, you know, just tried to, like, you know, make sure they had enough anti-tank guns, because with, like, as in so many other cases, the German industry just couldn't keep up with the demand. Northic grenade launcher was the Greyhound there, getting a bit of light damage in, but not enough. Powerful enough.
A mechanized combat
138. Pretty close in terms of victory points so far.
Survival improvements and smoke canisters are being requested for our vehicles.
12 package there for Xiaya's light vehicles. There you go, M24 Chaffee way there, goes to his War Machine, boom, pop the Chaffee, gets a discount.
By the enemy.
Very powerful ability there, obviously.
Veteran squad leaders have been dispersed among the men.
From northern
Expect
point,
results at once.
Decapturing it with the Greyhound, smart play with Jpeg, thumbs up. Manch is definitely taking a bit more of a slower pace now here after the initial skirmishes. Both players being a bit more cautious, but also I think just more, you know, large movements rather than just more aggressive movements and larger numbers. But there you go, larger gates breaking out here. Rushing, the flak killing half to get sticky bombs off. Who's been caught off in here in the rush? Another squad here, going to get off another grenade. Oh, gets suppressed just in time. Close call here for Xiaya's flak feeling half-track. Rank contract half-tracking around, but seeing the Panzerjaeger and the PaK 38. Was obviously in no rush to lose his Greyhound, and who can fault him? Those things do cost a bit. More mines going off here though. Another Chaffee on the way there for Jpeg. Keeping the other Chaffee there so far in reserve. Clearly wants to get the double Chafees going here, so he can like more quickly just, I think, knock out the flak feeling plus other light vehicles, while creating more targets, meaning to some extent it could become a bit harder for Xiaya just to focus them down.
Alarm near our victory point.
So that is certainly something they're worth keeping in mind. South side here, Scouts was the Panzerjaeger. You can use that at the ready. Still no minesweepers for all appearances.
We are losing grasp of a victory point.
The only Panzerjaeger squad here for Xiaya upgraded with the MD-34, also noting the veteran squad leaders. Of course, the Panzerjaeger benefit the most from, but all other German infantry just want to benefit, they just don't get a guy.
Victory point under enemy control.
There you go, M118 scores great on the flak feeling half-track, broad circles there, percented, makes for a infinite easy target to hit.
Alarm near our victory point.
Ragen rushing forwards here, another bold push here by Jpeg against the German lines. South side's hoping to grabbed up the Americans here. Grenades clearing out the flank for the crew. Shredding them there with a shower of fragments. Chaffee they're rushing forwards. Chaffee's in fact full.
Attack has been silenced at the front.
Going here to destroy the Pack 38. Oh, good luck there for Xiaya. Chaffee's missed. Imagine somewhat frustrating degree.
Contact! Alarm! Loaded clear from above. Jawohl!
The Panzerjaeger, the scouts are finding that southern victory point, northern point, also being grabbed here. Got the ground here though, heroically charging and pushing back the Panzerjaeger in the 250 halfback. But yeah, match back to a more slow pace. Breathing, if you will. And Xiaya though, going for the Panzerjaeger commando taking up here. Meanwhile from Jpeg, saving some time away from taking out, being partly to all these light vehicles. Of course, he's clearly intending to use it now, but he's not really utilising it right now, which sort of like, you know, begs the question, what was the entire game plan then? Of going for like double Chaffees, if they're just like sitting back in his base and, you know, running up the fuel bill.
A victory point is being taken from us. The enemy have claimed our
So
sector.
upkeep here for Jpeg. Panzer
Victory
Pioneer on
point
the run.
under enemy control.
Got the pits, but not the rat
Designated
pits.
units shall initiate crew shock tactics to forestall the enemy.
Finding position which would like to become a mortar pit. Yeah, considering that position, that is 100% a mortar pit. Certainly something that was also, this map was quite popularly combined with in CoH3 was just mortar pits. In fact, it was so bad they basically had to like instate a rule where you couldn't build mortar pits in your base because it was just too easy to like just build a bunch in your base and then cover most of the map. There we go, mortar pit here for Jpeg as he waits for his rad pit. Got a 250-9 here. Creative, which does ironically cause him to lose the grenade launchers there, so I know that was really worthwhile, but then again, like, there's obviously going to be like, you know, shelf life on 250 half tacks with the grenade launcher anyways, so. And again, it's still amusing to see here. Good! Chaffee on the way here for Jpeg. Very heavy check for building. We got Panzerjaeger on here for Xiaya and Deutschland. Units, the Americans charging forwards. We see the lines here of the 3rd Panzergrenadier and 2nd Panzergrenadier Company battling. Slowly giving way here. Xiaya's Panzer is getting ready in the south. Panzergrenadiers here versus the M8 Greyhound. Blazing, of course, we got that mortar pit joining in the front as well. 3rd Chaffee right around the corner here. There you go. Panzerjaegers and a flak-free half-track quickly descending upon the Greyhound there.
Panzer 3 is awaiting orders.
There you go, Panzer 3 ready here for Xiaya and Das Schwarzland. Model L, we got from the 12-34. Small ability to isolate it and find him around the centre. Versus Xiaya's force. Play there by Jpeg.
Neutralized by the enemy.
Nate's being checked right from the end here. And to get stunned by the grenade. Anti-tank gun firing away. There's one gain there.
Armory upgrade underway.
North, we've got the 250 design moving about. Another mortar pity of Jpeg. There you go. Panzerjaeger's there as the Greyhound. That's definitely going to make things tough here for Xiaya to find around the centre. I have to respond to this one, so actually could be an option. We've got crew shock tactics now for Xiaya. The center push going forward, got Armour blocking, actively withdrawn. And we got a bit of pressure on the southern flank as well. The English rifle withdrawing. Another Chaffee for Jpeg. Fourth one away there. I do believe Jpeg does have a bit of a thing for American light vehicles, so him suddenly going for a Chaffee to some extent does make sense, but that's still 4 Chafees. Squad give it a minute. As he moves forwards.
Confirming enemy points at 300 and dropping.
Chaffee almost done.
Taking fire from Panzerjaeger.
Got the grenades off.
Enemy forward element.
Shooting there. Chaffee number 4 right around the corner for Jpeg. That's Seek and Destroy. There's only 4 Chaffee from Seek and Destroy. Could also be a bit of a nightmare for Xiaya. Greyhound is in some aggressive meat repairs. Big old push with Zenny by Jpeg. Marching forward to the name Democracy. Infantry in trouble. Ambulance in trouble. Doing more than there. Go Chaffee strike here. Almost got it. There goes Secret Strike as well here. Big push by Xiaya. Jpeg against Xiaya. Chaffee down. Ambulance crew just horrified. I suppose it becomes the next target. No, actually, the flak filling uptake is the next target, not the ambulance. Even that doesn't last long here. Absolutely devastating raid here. And there goes Xiaya, has almost lost every single light vehicle. Pack 30 as well. They're absolutely devastating armored raid here out of the Americans. Got one of the Chafees, but that certainly will not compensate for the light vehicles just left burning here by the wayside. Even make sure, I think, to wreck some of the wrecks, maybe just hit them by accident. Painful Xiaya and the Germans. So much armor just rendered into nothing in a matter of minutes. So thumbs up to that. It's only for the German player, I imagine. Water pits, of course, still raining down death from above. Chaffee's being fixed up here. Got anti-tank or watch ready for Xiaya, so obviously we're not going to be looking at the elephant, and I mean, I've been surprised if we did.
New Tiger tanks will be made available shortly.
I must admit, I am not so sure that buff to the elephant's going to really make a significant difference for it.
Tech crew is reporting
Certainly not for 1v1s at least. Maybe some of the team games it's going to cost some more players to use it, but 1v1, it's still very much going to be just a dead in the water unit. Very much dead in the water unit. This is just too slow, too expensive, too clunky for what it does. And again, just way too specialized. So, we got them considered heavy barrel specific, got salvage crew, and there's a lot of stuff to salvage. I mean, good upgrade. Big old block there, but I think the Chaffee charge is just kind of scary as it has been for a while. It's basically forming up this hedgehog position in a sense, trying to make it harder here for Jpeg just come charging over his Chafees. Armored reserves here. I mean, he could try and go straight for the Tiger tank. I think that'd be a bit risky. Of course, another option might be a pair of Stoogs. Might try and take on the Chaffee horde out of Jpeg. There goes salvage crews ready. I'm guessing if he is going to go for the Sherman EC, it's going to likely end up going for the Colin version here so far. How things looking.
Deploy AT here.
But we'll have to see. He could still, of course, go for the Bilbo versions. Of course, be the big question. Got the Greens, they're slowly patrolling. German forcing southwards, catching Raft put it with some victory point. Guns blazing, Raft needs flying off here, some MCs for the scouts. Knifeman holding off here, Raft being slowly pushed back. There you go, starting the salvage operations here, right on the German noses. Jpeg knows no shame. And another Panther here for Xiaya, and Das Fahrzeug's going to need to keep them properly supported this time around. He would certainly benefit from more mines, try and catch up like any Chaffee charges there out of Jpeg. Skirmishing Panther there, slowly getting ready. Lay down, of course, some mines. Tank depot there for Jpeg. Yeah. No Pauline EC, it's just the little versions.
Infantry searching cover and hold ground where possible.
Thumbs up there to Jpeg. It's not going to be a problem for Xiaya though, because then gets them going in large numbers, and he can definitely do that. Jeez, it's going to be a big problem. A lot of Chaffee's been swarmed at you.
Panzer 3 on station.
Once we're ready, we got defensive positions, we got the butterfly bombs. And South Panzer's in trouble with the Greyhound.
Vehicle as requested.
Rather than getting mauled by the Panzer Pioneer and the Panzerjaeger expansion wing as well, it's 15 mm gun and it's all MG34s.
Territory lost.
Note that the MG34s used in the Panzers were a slightly different model with a much thicker barrel shroud, so it can handle the heat.
By the enemy.
All firing all those bullets a bit better and didn't need like the barrel
Enemy
changes
forces
much.
have captured a victory
Second
point.
fun fact is they actually had like the crews small kits, so like if they had like a abandoned tank, they could like just grab the whole machine gun and convert it into like a light machine to use. It's like another fun feature there about that machine gun.
Territory
Blasted.
sector out of contact.
You actually had something similar with the Soviet tank, like whole machine guns. I'm not entirely sure that was fully intentional, where you actually had like cases of units like just like would like go into like wrecked Soviet T-34s, yank out the machine gun and just use it as a light machine gun. In some cases might convert because those machine guns actually had a
The
large.
enemy has taken a victory point.
Anyways, enough about machine guns. Panzers route 40 grenade blast away grenade launchers from the Panzer Pioneer. They tried to keep the Yankees at bay. Jpeg here maintaining good map control against Xiaya. Xiaya will need to put in some heavy work here. This is certainly where he might actually prefer not having roadblocks with access to regal mines. So they can be effective over here or Jpeg's vehicles. It's also clearly like waiting for like a big moment to like just swing up behind Xiaya here from the north and use a lot of damage, which he seems to prepare somewhat.
The territory sector has been claimed
That
by the
particular
enemy.
eventuality. Another pack 30 almost on Xiaya. Got the upgun Shermans later for Jpeg. Interesting choice considering he's going to go for like the Sherman EC. I believe it does not really benefit from it.
TAC 38 is entering the field.
That's a bit curious. It could also be just wants to like go for upgun regular Shermans with all benefits you get from it. There's a discount and immediate veterans. I mean that is the thing you can do, by the way. Part of me would still recommend these seats because they also have more health, more armor, and they got some pretty good abilities. That's not saying like this is a bad idea. It's simply something you can do. And again, if you're like looking just to mass up Shermans, and obviously buildable upgun Shermans is buildable. I don't know why I'm kind of like for some reason just saying something like pronounce that. Fair enough. It's weird. Buildable 76 with Shermans. I mean, in numbers definitely can be a strategy as well. It's not the most common strategy, say, with armor, but the strategy is certainly like you gotta give credit for trying it. There you go, Chaffee trying the base here, going to the opponent's base, thumbs up here. And of course, Xiaya's forces are based in the south, expecting there to be the main push, so Jpeg was very smart, he exploits that, just attacking the base instead. Thumbs up. We have to consider going for some Polish dudes here. This is Panzer Company.
Panzer Army Command is under duress.
And there you go, Panzer Army Commander gone. Great work there by Jpeg. Almost got one of the machine gun bunkers there as well. Rather than rushing down the Panda 3. Jpeg just keeping up the pressure.
We have received the Stück D.
Water half tracks, and there you go, double Stück G set up Xiaya. Few thumbs up, baby. Got the buildable Sherman EC there. Again, whether or not he builds them. And there goes the upgun Shermans. Those instead, we'll have to see. Oh, wait, double Stück 3Ds at the ready in the South Ukraine patrolling about. 98 mortar round lands disturbingly close here to the rear. One of the Panther 3s a bit alongside the Stoogs.
We're losing grasp of a munitions point.
Engines running. Laying mines here. Prep them.
Mine's been laid down. Definitely had some machine guns planned there to be upgraded, but I think going for the mine instead, I think it's going to be a much better choice again when considering there's like the swamps of Chaffees. That said, the question is, is it going to like actually attack into this? Is it just going to keep attacking to the base? Because honestly, like, Xiaya's clearly anticipating he's going to attack, and he's clearly not anticipating his opponent's going to strike the base again. So, for Jpeg's perspective, attacking the base again is exactly what he should do, and it's what he's doing. So, 2 thumbs up at Jpeg. I mean, typically, you know, attacking where opponent isn't quite ready for it is a very good move, especially since the base. We do have a mine here, but yeah. We do get the students and Panzerjaeger going for the Chaffees. About hit a mine here. There you go. Mine pays off. 2 thumbs up. Smoke green right there. Not fast enough here. The Panzerjaeger does it. Students in the pack rates well there. That said, Xiaya here should be moving up here as well as some units to try and cover up the retreat path or the escape path there of the Chaffees. Jpeg here, of course, also anticipating that, trying to wonder if you try and dive for the base here. What? No. Gets caught here now. Pack's firing there. And second round's trying to do the show there. He does go for like just regular build double Shermans with 7.62 guns here using Armour. It's been a while since I've seen that. I feel like that's got to be like, you know, very early CoH3 then. And it's a bit cheaper overall here, of course, than like, you know, EC8s. I mean, again, you do lose out a bit on some benefits like the extra armor, the health, and the power for HP round abilities, but on the other hand, I mean, you can just more easily get large numbers of these going, and obviously if that's all you're focused on, this is definitely going to be like an actual viable move. Using more, Panther 3 down, Studios in deep trouble as well here. Grenade launchers, machine guns they're firing in, Panzerjaeger about to go wild, the assault continues here. Not looking great here for Xiaya's Stug. For Team Himmel. Max being hauled to safety here. There goes Stug getting hit with another sticky bomb and kaput. Got the upgun Sherman there moving forwards. Drops your lead into the back while he says opponent can't use the roadblocks against him, by the way. And troubles 224 here. There goes Sherman engaging. Jpeg then gonna be moving towards another Sherman as soon as possible on that yet. Shot bounce, pack for the hit from around there, just flies off the front armor. Second shot as well. Far south, mine goes off. There you go, rushing it, hitting the stupid sticky bomb. Question is, will Xiaya go for another pair of stupid G's of Panzer 4, or will he try and go for the T-gun? Meanwhile, trying to salvage his course back with Panzerjaeger and fierce German resistance. There goes smoke deployed here, and then sits about salvaging. Thumbs up there. Actually, a pretty smart play there by Jpeg.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
Second Sherman on the way there for Jpeg. There goes Southern Ramp squad, push back to the falling into the Germans, quickly looking to regain it. Got 286 and 224. Sherman pulls quickly away, getting upgunned. I mean, Jpeg's throwing like almost 300 munitions. I feel like upgrading his Sherman to the 50 cal is something he could afford. It's not like he's laying down a lot of mines either. But that is definitely something we should do. I mean, it's not impossible also enough for another go with Seeker Destroy. That's definitely not a bad idea, but even then, he can still like afford a few upgrades on mines and still keep munitions, you know, on hand to activate this ability whenever necessary. So there you go, second upgunned Sherman. Feeling half check almost done there, fourth Xiaya.
Rear-mounted flag truck has arrived.
Resources are ours. Reinforcement. Straight from Mama's skirt, huh?
Bring anti-tank guns and machine guns. Definitely a bit of quieter match in some respects. I mean, there could be more activity from Xiaya up north, but he's clearly very much focused on more defensive play. We can just drag this up very long. And Jpeg, of course, is just kind of preparing for the next big push, so definitely a match with, like, you know, there's definitely some cases of just nothing at all happens, effectively. Yeah, he's setting up his roadblocks now to try and defend against the northern push. You know, again, he's even got mines just in case the roadblocks do fall a bit too fast.
We may deploy armored reserve, Commandant.
Going very fits for this. The Americans will never get past. It's a bunch of rubble and some tank traps. Well, it's big rubble. And we got even more Stooks up for Xiaya. 2 thumbs up. It's been a while since we've seen a attack player go for that many Stookies. It's nice to see. Still feel like I'd like to see him just be a tiny bit more active. But looks like Jpeg's going to force that activity upon him.
Ammunition point is being taken from us.
Chaffee's hanging back alongside the Greyhound, waiting for the right time to strike. Got an incendiary round here in the anti-tank gun, lighting all things up, not getting hit here as well. Grenades and mortar bombs. Clark's got in a bit of trouble. Sherman's falling back here, of course, terrified of the might of the Stooks. The Sturmgeschütze. Of course, being formidable. Southside here, Greyhounds are just keeping watch but not doing anything at all.
Survival improvements and smoke canisters are being requested for our vehicles.
First going for it. Interesting, I thought that I could do that sooner. Oh wait, got that on the way there. Germans pushing north. He's going to go for another base attack. Catching the Panzer Pioneer here. Oh, just to deal with that, okay. Match continues to operate at a pretty sluggish pace as both players just, you know, stare each other down. And Jpeg makes the occasional push across the center now. East Greyhound here ready for Jpeg, Freedom and Democracy. Scouts the Panzerjaeger, got a pack being put in there. Shot there from the Pack 38. Send it falling to the forces of Democracy and up north the machine cruisers get busy on their own. Sherman's being caught in there, bombarding those goddamn Krauts with 76 men with a gun.
Territory overrun!
Half track here for Jpeg. There's some interesting pick here. Guessing anti-tank here, maybe something else. An interesting choice to go for at this point in the match, because it seems like he's churning up Sherman steadily. Would have figured like he'd just go for another Sherman at this point. The half track. It could be an M16, but because it was up against, I don't think that makes much sense. So anti-tank half track here. It's probably my best bet, though maybe he's planning something else like an ambulance. We'll have to see. But he's loading a lot of munitions here, like almost 400 munitions. I do think he should start spending his munitions a bit more actively against his opponent. I don't think loading 400 munitions is what you call particularly productive. Like the opposite. The anti-tank gun, got the train pushing 14 about the Panzer Pioneer. After getting back here so far, doing nothing. Germans and guns blazing away here. Another mortar. It looks like you see Susan's like lay down those final positions there. Just an interesting choice to clean out here. Of course, use the half-tech to recruit that swiftly. 423 munitions. Still floating here. Super push finish, Sherman in trouble. Interesting neck group with some fucking rifle now to heavy fire from the German guns. Like that again though. Yep, wiped it is, and it's of course quickly destroyed the Germans. Another mortar pity on the way now. Sherman in trouble. Chaffee's just doing nothing there. Good ground, he's flanking the Pack 38 here. Self-repairs activated here by Jpeg.
Pack gun and crew lost.
Back wiped. Got 257 to 97. There you go. Panzer being rushing into crew. The Panzer up back corner. Braven dashing forward to the tower smoke. He's going in on his own. He's pretty risky on play there, but see, I can see there's not really a lot to cover against a swarm of Braven with the sticky bombs, and then the Chaffee's moving in for the kill. Sherman's on the move. All mortar firing down. Death from above. Braven rushing in here past a storm of hellfire there being unleashed against them. Grenades chucked at the bunched up Germans. Pack ready, Krubat going in hard. His sequence to activate it. Chaffee's with the Sherman there leading the spearhead with the second Sherman pulling up here. Exploiting the fact that they're going to be firing at the spearhead, getting them to get up behind them. Not a bad move here. Oh, hits a mine. Panzerjaeger's all to be careful. Oh, we dealt with. Open the tree. Got the Stuke here, but the mine there proves to be very intrusive. We'll see if it's the iron. There we go. Sherman down. Stuke down. Down to his two Stukes. Also lost the penalty. Chaffee down. Might get another Sherman. He got the Sherman. An absolutely brutal tank battle here. And heavy losses on both sides.
The enemy has lowered our victory points to 250.
The question, of course, is who came out the best here. I think that Jpeg, can salvage some of this stuff, and he's already got another Sherman on the way there. On the other hand, Xiaya, I think, is actually setting up for the Tiger 1 now. In some respects, a bit inconclusive, I suppose.
Armored reserves are standing by to deploy.
And there's some trouble. A lot of trouble. Another shot, they almost got it. That crew, though, quickly is punished for the temerity of shooting at American equipment. And there you go, another Sherman ready to hit. The German forces are once more getting pressure put down. Xiaya is definitely now on the move here towards the Tiger tank. It's heading down about this point. Chaffee forced away there.
Panzer IV is ready for orders.
Another Sherman there for Jpeg, bringing as many mighty Shermans as he can as the opponent. And we got a Panther forward set for Xiaya instead of the Tiger tank. Perhaps realizing going for the Tiger tank would take too long. It's still nonetheless interesting seeing how close he actually kind of was to it. I think most players just kept pushing for the Tigers, and to be honest with you, so I clearly changed his mind. Honestly, being able to change your mind in this kind of circumstance can actually be quite a good skill to have. Thumbs up there. And of course, it gets rewarded for it. It's another match entirely. And of course, the Chaffee got 220 versus 187. Chaffee in a bit of trouble, got the shoot sneaking in, giving him a big right push up the centre right to the oh, got the Chaffee there, bit of blow there to Jpeg, 220 versus 187. German still have lead of the opponent. Kill there, wiped and destroyed. No mercy for Deutschland. After just hanging back here. Another fighting position there being set up. Guessing another mortar pity out of Jpeg. I think he's used the incendiary ground here. As you can see, they're slowly burning, but it's just the flames are somehow invisible. It's like, oh my god, I'm burning. What's wrong with this guy? He looks perfectly fine, just strangely crispy. Another Sherman on the way there for Jpeg. They're going to have to triple Sherman soon here. That could be a problem there for Xiaya, obviously.
Enemy forces have captured the victory point.
Big push in the centre again. We do also get a single unit in the south. They perhaps enter the sun. Victor will exploit the focus in the centre now here. Third Sherman halfway done. Stuke's taking on the flank shot behind the Shermans. Quick shot from Stuke. South side, Ralph's good back behind the four. There's Jpeg's third Sherman is almost ready. No poking about here. 265. flank here, trying to do something cheap. We've got the Shermans quick to move in and block that. The Mantis is definitely turning into more of a meat grinder, maneuvering on the flanks seem to kind of vanish entirely. It's a bit of a shame here, more to pit down pretty quickly this time around. Now they're entering there for Jpeg. As Xiaya and both of the Panzerjaeger closest opponents catch the ground and they're starting to build up for this. Spongy there. And there goes Shermans in on the Panzer. We're exposed here. No, it's not exposed here. That's at least still not great. Shermans up, gun for it here. Almost got it. Pack wiped out this quick turning disaster for Xiaya here. Little tactical slip and something assault and entertain from his opponent's hands. He's out of his hands onto the floor. Ball down, Panzer Pioneer, Panzerjaeger sees the target for the Shermans out in the open water after it's almost gone. Pack 38, number 2 in trouble as well here. He's turning into complete disaster for the Germans in a matter of moments. Even going for the target tank now. It might, well, very difficult to pull off due to the manpower bleeding and suffering at a extreme pace. Tries to hold the line here, but it's not going well here for Xiaya and Deutschland. 215 was on a 49. Drawing the Shermans. 215 was a 145, 44. Jpeg with another finding position. I think the district is primarily using this half-tech for his fighting positions.
Orders, crew.
And more roadblocks from Xiaya.
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
Sherman's almost fixed up fully.
Victory point under enemy control.
Another fighting position here on the way. Oh, it's just the mortar.
The munitions point is being
I'll
taken
smoke
from
that across the
us.
centre. And in the south, we also get a probing attack here by Jpeg. Trying to mine this, still no minesweepers out of. Oh, doesn't the minesweepers, they just not. Fourth channel lead for Jpeg. Xiaya just over to Stu against some anti-tank guns here.
Neutralized by the enemy.
Oh, looking super dude up Xiaya. It does again appear like he is holding out for the Tiger now. Before the channel the first time around. Perhaps not.
Armored reserves are ready for deployment.
Letting loose assault grenades, they're getting absolutely smashed into pieces here by the Shermans.
Our territory is in enemy hands.
Stations on 12, fourth Sherman right around the front of Jpeg. From the south, they're forced off. There you go, fourth Sherman ready.
We shall hold reinforcements.
Salvaging Stoops there on his opponent's side. Cheeky Jpeg. But he now has 4 Shermans out there.
Our forces are
So only
down.
highlighting his strategy there might have some merit to it. Up north, the Grand poking about. Going for that northern fuel point again. I mean, at this point, they're hurting this opponent's fuel economy is going to be quite impactful as, you know, just bleeding them out there because Xiaya has plenty of fuel right now. The main issue is actually the manpower.
The enemy have claimed our sector.
We go for Stooks here. Another Panzer IV. We definitely try to stick out to the Tiger now. We'll have to see.
Panzer
Okay.
IV standing by.
Another Panzer IV. Man. And with all these Shermans, I think he needs more guns. Can actually shoot him, and I think that means Stoops. Seems like his is more focused. He does have the anti-tank. Oh, watch, so, you know. He reads it under the right circumstances. He could wreck Jpeg for going.
The capture point is being taken from us.
180 to 112. See how the lead in terms of victory points. It's not exactly a massive lead. Sherman's rolling out. Launching a particular path ahead. Running up for a big flank against the eye in the centre. Panzerjaeger nearly getting blasted across the ground there. Go wiped out. Rushing in the Stug. And some other units, whatever he's got left to try and block the southern path again. Versus 4 Sherman, no matter how powerful the Stug is, he is going to need more than 1 Stug to stop 4 Shermans. Also standing on top of your mines is not what I call advisable when tanks are shooting at you. That could easily cost him the unit there stood on top of the mines. 162%, 112. I mean, despite having like 4 Shermans, I feel like Jpeg is being perhaps a bit too cautious, passive. We've got a 5th Sherman on the way, Bali. 5th Sherman! Up north, Grant defending the fuel plant against the assault grenadiers. While it certainly can't grab points, it can actually still contest them. The ability, so it is definitely a fair pointing out. Another finding position. It's a 4th one here out of Jpeg.
All infantry at HQ shall be reinforced, Commandant.
Clearly a fan of mortar pit and if not that. Sure.
Victory point lost.
So there you go, Sherman's out. Lighters and infantry shots at this point, I think, is a bit of a questionable choice here for... See, I mean, I can see being used to counter this, but the problem is, I think there's a much larger priority right now for Xiaya than the mortar pits. I don't know, just throwing that out there. 5 Shermans and Jpeg is still playing them super conservative. I feel like he's just one good push away from just finishing this match. There you go, pushing and seeking destroyer activated. The assault is underway. The H-Stug firing with an anti-tank and Spander 4. Anti-tank cleared out, Stug down, and they're going to take all what's accepted. Actually takes out his own Stug rather than the Shermans. I think that was a bit awkward there for Xiaya. Timing was a bit awkward there. At this point, I think it's straight up GG. I just don't see Xiaya there unless, like, Jpeg willingly drives into the anti-tank. Oh, watch, you know, Ring of Fire. There he is, yeah, game over. So there you go, brutal, bit dragged out match. Definitely think sometimes they could have been a bit more active on the flanks. There's a bit too much tunnelation there towards the later half of the match. And I think Jpeg, again, like, had he flanked a bit around with the Shermans, could have done a lot of damage without risking too much either. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed the match. I've learned something from it. This is Imperial Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye, everyone.